Unfortunately, we're going to have to let you go.
Wow.
The mother of all layoffs has arrived.
Guess I'm a full-time influencer now.
What's up, Cyberhawks? So in today's video, we're going to be going over some more craziness in the tech job market right now. You know, tech layoffs, everybody want to hear about that. And right now, it is still hard for a lot of people to still get into tech. We got some scary moments apparently, and some people talking about, I think, certain positions. I haven't seen the full videos on any of these, so it's kind of will be brand new to me. I'll share my thoughts while we're going through these videos, and in the comments you can definitely let me know your thoughts in this current tech market. If you're currently looking for a job, or maybe you currently have a job, but maybe you're like testing the water, or maybe you're sending out a couple resumes here and there, and you're kind of intrigued to see how things will end up going the rest of this year, and then early 2025. But let's go ahead and bring up our first video. And yeah, tech is scary at the moment. Let's see what he's talking about.
I think we can all agree that working in tech is not an amazing place to be right now. As much as it pains me to say, it's just simply not. We're working harder, we're working longer, there's more pressure on us. And with all of the crazy layoffs happening, it has us just questioning what's next for us. Are we going to get laid off? Should we look for other opportunities? Are other opportunities even hiring? Everything is kind of uncertain right now, and it's kind of a scary time. The crazy high salaries that you hear, the work-life balance, the perks and benefits, the job security, all of this is kind of taking a hit right now. My friends, my colleagues, myself included, we're all pretty scared and a little bit stressed. Personally, I'm pretty hopeful and positive. I think if we give it some time, the market will recover, jobs will open up, there will be more revenue for companies, and there'll be less pressure on us. And I'm just really hoping that it's one of those things that we just have to stick out and it will eventually get better. All in all, though, I still think that tech jobs such as product management, software engineering, product designer, product marketing, these are all still amazing careers. And I definitely do think there is longevity in the long run. Again, I just think it's a bad time right now, and it's one of the worst economies we've ever seen. What do you guys think about this? And follow for more. Colleagues.
Okay, yeah. So I agree with a lot he's talking about on this video. Yeah, it's going to definitely be some ups and downs for sure, but I think it will eventually get better, at least for a percentage, or at least for a part of the tech sphere. I'm sure there'll be parts that has been taken over by AI, or maybe the higher ups have seen that, hey, we don't necessarily need all these people for this type of position. Kind of like with Twitter, how I think Elon laid off like 80% of the workforce there, and it's still working. A lot of people were kind of just chilling. And on top of that, too, a lot of them were making videos talking about how they were barely working a week. I think like some people were talking about how they had like only 1 hour a day, so 5 hours a week, and like bragging about it. So yeah. So hopefully we don't get any more people doing stuff like that. So, we do have like a down market in tech again. Hopefully there'll be less people getting fired. But yeah, he's talking about how they're kind of more scared and they're working harder. I can definitely see that. You're getting more skeleton crews, because again, after they hired all of these people and start firing all of these people, they're only keeping just like the top people, or just the people who can get the work done, not a lot of extra people, or a lot of extra meat. So yeah, I definitely agree with his thoughts on that. Let's go ahead and bring up the next video. Okay, this one's going to be pretty good. I can already tell. I just got laid off. Ah, shoot. So let's go ahead and put that up a little bit.
You heard that right. I just got laid off. So if you're here, it's because you might have gotten laid off too, and you're looking at videos, or I just came on your FYP. My entire USA team was just laid off. Everybody, my manager, my manager's manager, everybody just got laid off. And you know what? I'm going to show you the 5 signs that were in the writing. 1, they changed the way we were going to be handling accounts. They wouldn't be account managers anymore. I'm an account manager. Why would you do that? 2, they canceled our office meetup membership, where we would meet up once a month, once every other month. That should have been a red flag. Number 3, it was actually funny. They laid off the North Carolina team in November. And that right there should have told me that something was coming. But they said, no, we are invested in America. We are invested in the Texas team. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. This is now a 1-minute video. I am in the creator fund, and hopefully I can make some money off this so it'll hit in my bank account next month. I'm gonna go buy coffee because I'm sad now. Have a great day.
That was a good one. Hopefully this video did numbers for her. Let me actually see how much we got on this. Okay, 252 likes. I don't see the view count. Well, okay, 25 comments. So I'm assuming this at least particular video didn't go viral for her, but hopefully some of the other ones did on her channel. For sure. Hopefully, you can have that, because that definitely does like getting fired. At least it wasn't just you, like he said, it was a whole lot of other people. And yeah, that's another thing too. I may have to do some videos on like the red flags that you're about to get laid off. She listed some already on there. I've seen some like when you get in like meetings, like random meetings out of nowhere with people you never seen before. Like to start dropping you off from projects. That's another big one. I'm trying to think of a few more, but that's like the two I can think of at the moment. I'm pretty sure you guys can leave me in the comments a ton of different reasons or ways you think you may end up getting fired, or like the red flags or green flags that you're about to get fired, because it could be a good thing depending on your position and if you're getting like some type of severance package or something along those lines. So yeah, hopefully she is able to get a job soon. But yeah, unfortunately, this is the job market that we're in. I mean, I guess prior to this, people were still getting laid off, but it seems like it's even more common now in a lot of these different companies. Again, with the economy being how it is, a lot of these companies are trying to find ways that they can retain money. And one of those ways to retain money is to let people go if they feel like they can still, maintain the company while still letting these people go. So yeah, that does suck, but she does feel like she's, pretty bright, pretty happy, regardless. Again, hoping that this video or some other videos kind of can blow up so she can at least make some side money on that. But I am intrigued to see. I'm definitely intrigued to see what this next one is going to end up being about. Okay, data analysts. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it's going to be about with her talking about that.
For data analytics is really oversaturated right now, so I'm going to unsaturate it for you guys. Here are 5 reasons why you do not want to be a data analyst. Number 1, the obvious one, AI is obviously going to take over this field completely, so don't even bother trying to get a job in this field. Number 2, data analyst jobs are tech jobs, which means that you have to deal with tech layoffs. If you want a really stable, steady job where you stay with the company for years and years and years, data analytics is probably not for you. Number 3, and I can't believe that this even needs to be said, but not all data analyst jobs are remote. Only like 11% of data analyst jobs are fully remote. So if you're trying to switch into the field just so that you can work from home, that's a bad reason. Number 4, people are probably going to ask you questions that you don't know the answer to. To be fair, this could happen in just about any job, but I think that data analytics is being incorrectly portrayed on social media as some easy job where you never have to talk to customers, and that's not really the case. It's true that most data analyst jobs are not customer facing, so you're not going to be like on the phone with customers like you would be at a call center. But as a data analyst, your customers are like your boss and your stakeholders, and they're going to ask you questions that you don't know the answer to. And the last reason why you do not want to be a data analyst is because the title data analyst is becoming more and more subjective. There are so many people who don't even know what a data analyst is. And there are even companies who will hire a data analyst not knowing what a data analyst is supposed to do. So if you get one of these jobs and you're expecting to be writing code in SQL and solving problems based on the data, and you end up instead being like a bookkeeper or a data entry specialist, you're going to be really disappointed and you're going to end up switching jobs again. So if you're hoping for a really comfortable remote job where you don't have to talk to customers, you don't have to struggle at all, and you know what's expected of you every day, don't get your hopes up for a data analyst job, because that's really not the reality.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Data analyst
Now,
jobs are
I'm not going to lie. I guess I didn't know what a data analyst was. I thought it was more so along the lines of a data entry specialist as well. So that's funny that you touched on that, because yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, I guess, for the most part. So okay, it looks like it's interesting, a lot more interesting than I thought. You're writing, as you said, in SQL. Pretty sure you're probably using maybe some other software and using their writing or coding language as well on that. Another thing she touched on too, she said a lot of these companies don't even know what a data analyst is. So you could be applying to a job and then you end up doing data entry work. Now, I will say, depending on how much they're paying you, if they're paying you, I'm not exactly sure what's the salary for a data analyst, but if they're paying you the same amount of a data analyst only doing data entry work, I'm pretty sure there will still be a lot of people who will still keep that job. You can still put, have that on your title as a data analyst, but you're going to be doing a whole lot more easier work. So maybe you can do about 2 of those jobs and really double your income. But, that's just something else. She also touched about the AI takeover. Apparently, I guess with data analytical work, I guess AI can really take over this again. I'm not exactly sure what type of work this is like consists of. Maybe I can watch some YouTube videos on this. But I guess if it's dealing with numbers, computers, AI, etc., of course we'll be good at it. So I'm pretty sure if you are in that field right now, maybe you can start to pivot towards like a more managerial style of job. I think that can help out a ton. I'm trying to think of what else you could do. Maybe switch positions altogether. Maybe you go to cybersecurity. Maybe you go into like the GRC side of security, or maybe the red teaming side of cybersecurity or something like that. I feel like there's still like a lot of different avenues you can use within being a data analyst or just being in tech in general already that you can pivot towards. So if you are a data analyst and you're watching this, video right now, definitely let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? And if you do agree with this, that the job title, job role will fade due to AI and other things, definitely let me know if you are currently pivoting towards anything else. I got like tons of videos on the channel over certifications and other ways I've been studying to find, my route into tech. You can probably look at some of those and hopefully they can give you an idea of what you can do. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.